Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
More than 40 years ago, the Oscar Robertson rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA. In the last decade, players have taken personal agency. They've pulled up stakes and forced trades in search of an ideal environment. Now, sometimes for teams on the losing end of that, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But this is the new reality of the NBA. Kevin?
It is indeed, DA. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. And for the Nets, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Middleton with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
Lopez with the steal. Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant kicks to Irving. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen. The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see Bledsoe improve on is his passing. Other than that, I think his overall game is pretty solid.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
KD passes to Allen. From past the arc. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Bledsoe. Up and in on the layup.
It's going to take more than that to stop Bledsoe now. Come on. I mean, this guy excels at taking contact and handling punishment on the way up.
Now here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Middleton kicks to Matthews. KD against Giannis. Back to Matthews. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Lopez. With the clock winding down, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Middleton. Irving passes to LeVert. 5 on the clock.
Commendations to Wesley Matthews for the defense. Always hustling and scrapping, doing whatever he can to annoy his man.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here is Bledsoe. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here's LeVert. 7-point differential. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Lopez passes to Middleton. From deep. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. That's a 2 from Matthews. That shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. LeVert with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. And the pass to Giannis. And the layup is good. Giannis has got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks leading by 6. Bledsoe looking around. Middleton outside. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with possession here. Bledsoe left side, and stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Here's Bledsoe. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. The feed now to Giannis. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. He's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now here's Allen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. LeVert against Matthews. Lock at 6. Outside, KD. Over onto Kumbo. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Irving against Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Nets trail by 9. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Durant finds Irving. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw, no good.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They're leading by 8. Passes to Giannis. Here's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Matthews dishes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Matthews. To the left side wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
George Hill's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Antetokounmpo finds Hill. It's stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. There's the pass to LeVert. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Here's Hill. Outside Matthews. Lopez right side. Hill passes to Matthews. Outside Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for Karis LeVert. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Now here is Harris. Passes it to Jordan. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. DeAndre Jordan, number 1. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game.
You know, dependable at defending multiple positions, Chandler has great value because of that defensive versatility.
Outside Durant. Dishes to Harris. Pass to Chandler. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from Irving. Bucks leading by 3. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Inside. And close. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Harris dishes to Jordan. Offensive rebound.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris passes to Jordan. Out to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside, KD. To the middle. On its way from Irving for 2. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Middleton outside. The pass to Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
The Bucks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Ilyasova's checked in. Nets trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Nets now. Prince dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. From deep. A rebound by the Bucks. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Hey, you know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
1 second left, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. That one falls for Middleton.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Middleton hits them both. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Matthews. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Prince. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about the body control by Durant? Takes the hit, but able to adjust. Yet another thing that makes him special.
It's back to Hill. Matthews, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 4. Down low, Prince. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's back to Hill. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, KD. Pass to Prince. Back to Durant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Much respect to Matthews for his focus. I mean, you can't tie this guy down. I mean, he's excellent at scoring through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good. Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Prince. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Middleton against Prince. A three ball. It's rebounded by Durant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 3. Connaughton passes to Hill. Middleton with it. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
KD against Middleton. And it's Durant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Matthews. Outside Hill. 5 to shoot. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
KD passes to Prince. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Bucks leading by 3. Middleton looking it over. And it's good. 2 points. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Dinwiddie against Hill. Middleton outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
KD with the bucket.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Lopez. It's back to Hill. Releases. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hill's got his first points of the night.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Harris. Back to Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Lopez. Now the pass to Korver. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Passes it to Hill. From deep three-point range. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He feeds it to Prince. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Hill.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Nets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. First one falls for him. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Hill. And both free throws good for Prince. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lopez dishes to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Dinwiddie against Korver. Durant down low. And the rejection by Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Outside Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Over Bledsoe. And again, no good by Brooklyn. That's tipped. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Chandler comes in for Taurean Prince. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Durant. It's the Nets now, trailing by 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Korver passes to Matthews. Antetokounmpo against Irving. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews scanning the floor. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Chandler against Bledsoe. Outside for Korver. Here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Pass to Matthews. Back to Korver. Shoots it up. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nets passing it around. Chandler outside. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
That one good for 2. Matthews has got 5 now. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. The pass to Allen. Dinwiddie left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie has good size at the point guard position, and he uses it well to draw fouls.
The Nets have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. The first one falls.
You know, before becoming the 38th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, Dinwiddie played 3 really good years of collegiate basketball at Colorado.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Bucks trail. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Now Bledsoe. He has 7. Passes to Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Antetokounmpo kicks to Korver. Floats it up for Giannis. Durant with the steal. Irving against Middleton. Irving dishes to Allen. Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here is Bledsoe. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Korver finds Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Durant. Here's Giannis. On the clock. And a deep 3 from Korver. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Ilyasova. Outside for Durant. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Ilyasova dishes to Middleton. Ball's not loose. Ilyasova passes to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey, sometimes it's simply the fact that good offense is much better than good defense, and Middleton wins that offense and defensive matchup most times.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
That's good from Durant.
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And here's Middleton. He's got 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Up top, Durant. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kyle, a little tough there offensively in the first half. How do you guys get going in the second?
You keep on moving the ball, play with energy, play with the pass. I mean, they're a great defensive team. It's what they do. So it's going to be tough tonight, but we did all right.
Hey, Kyle, thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Nets, although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the field. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, Big Shot, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets' 5. Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him. Irving for 3. Matthews with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Allen. Nobody near Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the first points of the second half here for the Nets. Bucks trail by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Knocks it loose. KD against Giannis. The pass to Prince. Back to Durant. Back to Prince. Just 4 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. It's Matthews on the wing. LeVert defending. Irving against Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at LeVert, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Allen, that's good.
Well, I think you just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Middleton. Got a piece of it. Durant deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Allen, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Middleton outside. But they'll get another chance. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
He's got his fourth free throw of the game. Throw no good for Giannis. Nets leading by 8. Outside, KD. Irving passes to KD. 6 to shoot. Irving surveying the floor. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Allen. Giannis against KD. Pass to Allen. Back to Durant. Allen dishes to Durant. Pass to LeVert for the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Irving against Middleton. Here is Durant. He's got 13. Allen. Lopez with the block. And he's able to get it back. And KD the bucket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks trail by 11. Bledsoe outside. Matthews trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Allen. Irving against Matthews. Poke loose. Prince kicks to LeVert. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving double team. From deep, Prince. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The drive by Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
They get a hand on it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Bounce pass LeVert. Irving against Middleton. Irving passes to LeVert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 10.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Prince against Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Karis LeVert. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. To the middle. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Prince.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Outside for Durant. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
An effective combo guard. Bledsoe is a guy I love watching run the offense and get the ball to his teammates.
Irving against Middleton. KD dishes to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. Passes it to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And the Bucks with some changes. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by KD.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Pass to Durant. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Korver in the corner. Moving against Bledsoe. That shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Inside. And then Durant with the jam.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's the pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's covered by Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So for the Nets, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Taurean Prince. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Irving. Pass to Harris. From the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets leading by 6. Here's Temple. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Temple's got his first 2 points of the night.
A dependable passer. Chandler doesn't just look to score. I mean, he's also good at finding his open teammate.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. Temple the pass to Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill with it. 1:31 left to play in the third. The pass to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's back to Hill. 4 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Middleton, and the Bucks miss again. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Harris kicks to Chandler. Irving double team. Takes the 3, and there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here is Hill. Korver finds Ilyasova. Knocked away. Here's DiVincenzo. Ilyasova passes to DiVincenzo. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Hill.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Now, here is Irving. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Robin Lopez. Kyle Korver is out there with George Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Korver kicks to Connaughton. From deep 3-point range. But they get it back. With 1 second left. And the shot goes in. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Korver. It's back to Hill. Passes to Connaughton. Middleton with it. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Dinwiddie outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nets lead by 8.
Boy, Dinwiddie does not hesitate to go right back at a guy when he's been scored on. He wants a 3 of his own that time.
Pass to Court. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Harris outside. Outside Irving. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Lopez left side. Pass to Korver. He kicks it to Hill. Here's Middleton. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Irving. Allen outside. Chandler trying to free himself up. Good D by Lopez.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Harris passes to Chandler. Irving dishes to Allen. Dinwiddie outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Timeout called the Bucks. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Now, here's Dinwiddie. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Durant kicks to LeVert. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over Hill. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That is simply unguardable, guys. I mean, when Dinwiddie makes a shot like this, you just got to shake his hand, tip your hat, and move on.
Halt the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good from Lopez.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Katie's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And there's the pass to LeVert. Here now is Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here is Hill. Lopez passes to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Hill. Knocked loose. Allen with it. He's picked up by Hill. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 14.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Connaughton from outside the arc. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Karis LeVert. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Kyle Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Here's Connaughton over in the corner. Antetokounmpo. Down low, Lopez. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. No good on the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Left side, KD kicks to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Outside, KD. Knocked away. Prince finds Jordan. It's good from long range. And the Nets lead by 15.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now here's Bledsoe. For 3. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Irving. And the pass to Durant. Dinwiddie outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shoots from the baseline. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Irving. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Giannis passes to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Oh, Middleton in position. He dishes it to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. The rebound by Prince.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Lets a floater go, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. It's the Nets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bucks trail by 14. Passes it to Bledsoe. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy, it's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Brooklyn leading by 12. Irving with it, now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Prince, to the paint, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Bledsoe, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Bledsoe against Irving. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo.
Dinwiddie does a nice job as a defender because he's got such a good motor and stays active in bothering shots.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Prince against Middleton, knocks it loose, and stolen by Prince. Durant dishes to Jordan. Dinwiddie passes to KD. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. That's now 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Bledsoe. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo over Prince. That's tipped.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And it's Jordan atop the key. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. But they recover it. Pass to KD. With the teardrop. Jordan the pass to Prince. And here is Irving. Guarded by Bledsoe. Irving against Lopez. From deep. It's a hand on it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Brooklyn.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Outside Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
They could use a bucket. No good from Bledsoe.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.